There was a war, a real war, with battleships, with soldiers, with cannons firing, and it was over in 38 minutes. Not 38 days, not 38 hours, 38 minutes. And almost nobody knows it happened. It was August 27, 1896. The place was Zanzibar, a small island off the coast of East Africa, the shortest war in recorded human history. The Sultan of Zanzibar had just died. His name was Hamad bin Thuwaini, and the moment he died, his cousin, Khalid bin Bargash, walked into the palace, surrounded himself with armed guards, and declared himself the new sultan. Just like that. No election, no ceremony, no permission. He simply decided he was in charge now. But there was a problem. Britain was watching. In 1896, the British Empire controlled more of the Earth's surface than any empire in history, and Zanzibar was theirs. Every Sultan of Zanzibar needed British approval before taking the throne. Khalid had not asked for approval. The British sent him a message: step down by 9 a.m. or face the consequences. Khalid did not step down. Instead, he did something that in hindsight seems almost impossible to believe. He gathered his army, 700 soldiers, a few artillery pieces, an old wooden royal yacht armed with a single cannon, against the British Empire. He barricaded the palace gates, raised the Zanzibari flag, and waited. The British fleet positioned itself in the harbor, 5 warships, the most powerful naval force on the planet, and they waited too. 9 a.m. came. Khalid did not step down. At 9:02 a.m., the British opened fire. The royal yacht was sunk in the first minutes. The palace artillery was silenced almost immediately. The palace itself began to collapse under the bombardment. By 9:40 a.m., it was over. 38 minutes after it began, the Zanzibari flag was shot down from the palace roof. Khalid fled through a back door and took shelter in the German consulate. His 700 soldiers scattered. The British had 1 sailor lightly wounded. Khalid's forces lost approximately 500 men. And just like that, the shortest war in human history was over. But this is the part that stays with you. Khalid knew he could not win. His advisors told him, his generals told him. Everyone around him looked at 5 British warships in the harbor and understood exactly what was about to happen. And he raised the flag anyway. Why? Some historians say pride, some say miscalculation. Maybe Khalid understood something that the history books skip past, that sometimes the act of resistance matters more than the outcome of the resistance, that standing up, even for 38 minutes, even against something you cannot defeat, is not the same as doing nothing. The British won in 38 minutes. They installed their chosen sultan, they kept their empire intact. But Zanzibar remembered who stood at the gates, not the British admiral who gave the order to fire, the man who raised the flag knowing what was coming. We have always built monuments to the people who stood up, not always the people who won, but the people who stood. Maybe that is what courage actually is. Not the absence of fear, not the certainty of victory, just the decision to raise the flag, even when you can see the warships in the harbor.